All right, so we are on our second day of our August workouts, and our theme this month is we're doing kind of some progression, some ladder progression. So on Monday we did a descending ladder, and today we have some ascending ladders. So we'll start with shorter amounts of time and then work into longer amount of time with harder workouts. So lots of fun, lots of change up. We've got some unilateral work, we've got strength training, cardio, just a mix of everything. You're gonna have lots of fun. It's gonna go by really fast. Just a set of dumbbells tonight. So I'm just using my 10-pound dumbbells. So whatever you need to use is fine. Light weights, heavy weights, you can just kind of mix and match with that. But yeah, we're gonna get warmed up right away and have some fun. So here we go. I'm starting with some lateral movement right away. So if you want to start with your feet underneath your hips, we're just gonna take some side stepping squats. So just use the space that you have. If you only have a couple feet in each direction, that's okay. Just side stepping squats, making sure that our butt is going back. And we're hinging at our hips just ever so slightly. Good. And just take it easy, right? Warming up, you're gonna have another chance to do this again. So if the first time through it's just real shallow squats, that's no problem. And keep on going. So we've got about 10 more seconds here. Kind of a little more programmed warm up tonight. And we're gonna make it right back to the middle. And now we're gonna take it into our lateral lunge. So we're gonna step with our right leg to the side, rotate. Feel that rotation through your thoracic spine, the middle of your back, and lunge to the other side, and rotate. And this is not a fast movement. Want your bent knee to point towards your toes, and your inside leg straight. Should feel really good through that back. Inner thighs getting a nice release. And one more to the other side. Next one's gonna bring our heart rate up. We're gonna do jumping jacks. So if you wanna start with tap jacks, you're welcome to do that. But otherwise, we are jacking for 30 seconds. So land soft in those heels. And let's get after it here. I'll tell you, my back and shoulders were a little sore from Monday's boot camp, but this is gonna help stretch them all out. I know it will. Good, keep going. You've got 8 seconds left. We're gonna go right back into that lateral side stepping squat, and time is up. So take it to a squat and step side to side. Again, doesn't have to be fast. Whatever your space looks like, just use it. We want you to think about your chest. Your chest stays up when you're doing these squats. We're not trying to fold our body in half. Drop the tailbone, lift the chest. Keep your chin tucked in. Sometimes we stick our chins out, so pull it all in. I'm gonna take it down and back one more time. Really getting those legs warmed up. Great job, you have 5 seconds left. We'll go back into that lateral lunge. So lunge to the side, rotate your arm up, and then step center and switch. Whew. Feeling good. Love that stretch right over the hips as we drop our tailbone down. And let's get one more for each side. Great job, last one. We'll hit those jumping jacks one more time. So bring it right back into the center and jack it out. Again, working in a moderate intensity zone right here for these jacks. Finding some heat for the body. But do try to land nice and soft in your heels with your knees bent and turned out to your toes. We're not jacking like this. Keep coming, guys. You got 5 seconds left. And time is up. All right, shake it all out. Roll those shoulders around. Place your feet underneath your hips. Hinge at your hips, a nice hamstring stretch. We're gonna reach our arms up, push our hands out to the side, and then stand up. Let's do it again. Hinge, push our arms out to the side, and stand up. Now, as you hinge over, engage your abdominals. So pull them tight, give them a little squeeze, and try to keep your chin pulled in once again. We don't need any tension in our neck, besides what's already there, right? Now you're gonna hinge at the hips and circle your arms from the back to the front. So same thing, just arms start down, up, back, and around. We feel a lot of mobility in that shoulder joint. And let's try one more here. And next up, another cardio move, jump rope. So if you don't want to jump rope with the feet actually coming off the ground, I want you to pedal your feet so the alternating heels come off the ground as you're still moving those arms. So either one, or you can do a little jog, whatever works best. 30 seconds on the clock. You can jump all around your space, side to side, forward, back. And switch directions with your arms. Get those guys going backwards. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. All right, elbow to knee is your last one. So twist, fingers kind of right in line with your ears, and elbow to knee. So again, we're trying to feel the rotation in our back, in our mid-back. Okay, so if you're not feeling that rotation there, you feel it more in your hips. Okay, swing your arms towards your legs. Just a little change up there to find some more rotation. Great job. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one, we're gonna repeat that whole thing. So feet underneath the hips, we'll hinge back over again. Sweep those arms out to the side. Stand up tall, keep going, hinge. Nice work, really feel that lengthening in the back of the body. One more time in this direction with the arms. Now hang those arms by your side, keep them there. Hinge and sweep up and stand tall. Think about the muscles that are working here in these positions. Don't just go through the motions. Actually activate the abdominals, activate the hamstrings. One more time. And jump rope is next. So take it, swing those arms forward. Nice strong wrists. We're not having weak wrists here when we jump rope. Engage through your upper body. And again, have some fun. Maybe you want to hop on one leg, hop on the other leg. And circle your arms backwards. Good, get a little bit bigger movement here. Feel a stretch in the front of the shoulders. And finishing up with our knee twist. So again, fingers by the ears. And you don't have to touch your knee, you're just going towards it. Or you're doing the reach across the body. Either one. Because we're not looking for chicken wings. We're looking for rotation, like wringing out a towel. That's your trunk. And one more on each side. And done. All right. Last set for the warm-up. We're going to lunge back. So lunge back with your right leg. Reach your arm across your left side. Step back in and switch. So whichever leg goes back, that arm reaches across your body. And opening up the hip flexors and front of the shoulder. And again, take your time if you need extra stretch right there. Stay as long as you want. Maybe you don't want to lunge, maybe you just want to tap back. Better option for the knees. Good, one more on each side. And last one right there. And moving on, facing forward, arms out nice and wide. This time, a rotational Tin Man. So imagine you're holding onto a big stick and you are keeping your arms the same distance apart as much as you can. Flexing your foot as it goes forward. And again, feel your abdominals. This is actually a sneaky abdominal work. Come on. And you've got one more on each side and hold on the spot here. Forward and back shuffles with your feet. Now once your arms pumping, if you're not gonna shuffle, you're gonna do heel digs and still pump your arms to get that cross lateral movement going. So shuffle it out. Maybe you wanna travel forward, travel back. Again, just bringing the heart rate up, mobilizing those lower legs, ankles, calves. We got a chance to do that last set all over again, starting with our lunges. So 3, 2, 1, hold, Lunge back, reach across, and switch. Also good for balance. Great job. Think about that front knee lines up with your toes. Points in the same direction even as you're rotating. Great work, everybody. Let's do one more for each side right here. And then we will go back to that rotational Tin Man. So face forward, arms wide, and twist. Nice job. You want to feel this twist. Okay, right under your rib cage. Good. If you touch the knee only, it's a great modifier for a little bit less rotation. And one more for each side. And finishing up with those forward shuffles or heel digs, whichever one feels good. Let's do it. Come on, 30 seconds. Think about bent knees in this shuffle. We're not doing straight leg, jamming our legs into the ground. Keep it all soft. In 3, and 2, and 1, you are done. Whew. All right, hopefully you're warm. Do a couple circles with the arms, open up the front of the body, walk it out, get a drink, and we're gonna move into a strength set. We actually have 2 different strength sets. The first one is using both arms, using both legs, and then the next one will be a unilateral one. So our first exercise is a deadlift, 30-second deadlift. So with your weights, shoulders rolled back. We're gonna hinge at our hips, slow down, quick up, 30 seconds. We'll move into some lunging with rotation, and then we'll follow up with some snatches. So you're gonna have 3 times to repeat each of these exercises in the set. So look forward to that, 30 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, deadlift, and here we go. So again, hinge at the hip, tailbone up. I want you to go slow down and quick back up. So again, a little pinch between the shoulder blades. Tuck that chin in nice and tight. We'll take 15-second recoveries in between every set. And coming up on that first recovery right here, okay? You can set your weights down right there. I'm gonna demonstrate the next move. You don't need weights for this one. All right, it's a back stepping lunge with the rotation. So we've done some rotational movements. This time, we're gonna work it hard. 45 seconds on the clock, let's go. If you want to, you can swing your arms across your body. If that feels better for the rotation. And again, it does not have to be fast. We're getting some sneaky core work in with all these rotational moves. Great job, 15 seconds left, keep going. Trying to keep our elbows wide if you're doing the hands up. Nice job, nice job. 3, and 2, and time is up. All right, coming up next, one weight only. Okay, I want you to think about zipping up and zipping back down. One arm only, knees are soft, slight hinge at the hips. Bring your arms straight up, press it overhead, and return trip. So if you want to use the legs a little bit more, it looks like this. Okay, a little pop of the heels as you come up. Let's begin. Up. Good job. So a little hinge, a little press. So it's not a pull press, it's a fluid motion. Keep going, fluid motion. You're gonna feel your back and shoulder have to stabilize as that arm goes over the shoulder. Come on. And one more time. And we're switching to the other hand right here. 30 seconds on the clock. Up, hinge, and lift. And if you need a modifier, just stay right here, rack the weight, and push it back down. Otherwise, keep it coming. 10 seconds to go. And then guess what? Everything gets another chance to repeat. So you can put that weight down for 15 seconds. We're going back to our deadlift again. Round 2. Slow down, quick up, pick up your weights. Get ready. Shoulders, blades together, and here we go. 3 counts down, 1 count up. So this workout's gonna burn a little bit, especially as we get into that 3rd round. Lots of repetition. Also gives you a lot of time to really get into these moves, work on your form, okay, and perform these correctly. 3 seconds left. Moving on. Weights go down. We go back into that lunge with rotation. So you're going to step the foot back behind, fingers behind your ears, and twist. Step forward and twist. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Option if you want is arms across your body, just like this. But we want to keep our chest lifted. Now think about your front knee as you're lunging. It's opening and continuing to point towards your second toes. Great job. I don't know about you, but even just keeping my hands up like this, I feel that work in my upper back, my postural muscles. You have 15 seconds left, so keep going. Keep going. And last 3 seconds. Getting ready for our snatch. Time is up. 1 arm only. Total of 60 seconds for these snatches, 30 seconds on each side. So again, looks like this, little hinge, draw it straight up, press over the shoulder. Here we go. Hinge, it's movement from the hips to drive that weight up. Control it straight back down in the same plane. Good job, you've got 15 seconds left on this side. Again, option, rack, and put it back down. And one more time, get ready everybody, we're switching hands right away. So hinge, press. Think about explosive movement as that weight goes up. You use the hips to help. Nice job, you've got 5 seconds. Come on, let's get 2 more in right here. Hup. And time is up. Whew. All right, quick recovery. 1 more time through. 1 more time through. We're moving on here. In 5 seconds, you've got deadlifts again. Roll those shoulders back in place. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And begin. Slow down, quick up. Dig your heels in a little more on this one. My back was a little tired from all of those good mornings on Monday night. But it's sometimes great to train the same muscles after they've worked hard, especially in a slightly different manner, just to loosen them up. Come on, 3 seconds more. And time is up. Weights go down, and we're moving into those lunges. Okay, fingers behind the ears, elbows wide. Feel that pinch between the shoulder blades. We go in 5. Nice deep lunge. And begin. Twist. You can take your time. Get the full rotation. A little pause will do you more good than more reps. Nice work. If these lunges are getting to be too much, tap and continue the rotation. Okay, but just take a little bit easier on the knees. 15 seconds. You're still going, still looking up. Start to look down at the ground sometimes when we get tired. Those eyes look forward. And last one right there. And done. Whew. All right, grab that weight. Last time through with our snatches. Whew. Again, think about being between two planes of glass. Bring it up nice and close to the body. Put it back down nice and close to the body. And begin. Hinge and drive. And drive. Come on. Now think about your extensors in your back. Okay, right through that lumbar spine. Think about it. Okay, if we start to lean back, put a lot of pressure in that low back. So hips stay tucked under, and we keep our weight right where we can see it in front of our eyebrows. Come on, 3 seconds. And last one on that side, switch to the other side. Come on, hinge, drive, hinge, drive. Remember, between two planes of glass. Do not break the glass. You can do it. Come on, give me 10 seconds more. That's it. You won't see these again tonight. And one more time. And done. Whew. Set it down. Good. Get a quick drink of water. Moving into unilateral training. So these rounds are just a little bit shorter in the sense that we're only doing 2 of them instead of 3. So we got a single leg squat and press. Now, this one's a little tricky. So you're gonna grab one weight, okay, and I want you to stand on the, so say let's put our weight in our right hand and our right foot on the ground. Okay, first option is to have your left foot out in front, little heel dig to the front, and you're gonna squat down nice and low, and then drive up quick. Okay, so that's your option 1, is planted with one heel out in front. The next option is planted behind, okay, just like a kickstand squat right here. If you want to try for the balance, slow down, quick up, you are welcome to do that either in the front or in the back. So let's start with 30 seconds. Here we go. Starting with our right leg on the ground, right arm moving, and I'll show those options again. Okay, it's a slow down, quick up. Come on. Another option is toes lightly touching back behind in that kickstand movement. Or you can even float the leg. For the most challenging option right there, either forward or back. And one more time. Done. Woo! All right, guess what? We got another side. We're gonna try it on the other side. You've seen all the options. Now, choose what's best for you. Here we go, ready, set. Slow down, quick up. Really push that tailbone back and explode out of the ground. I'm gonna show that option again right here. If you have that kickstand to the back, it's barely touching the ground and you're still sinking your hips down low, okay? I love it. This one specifically, you start feeling your inner thighs working, your whole leg working hard. Good job. And one more time. And time is up. All right, next move. So we're gonna kind of combine those two, a little different. You're gonna take your weight to one side. You're gonna squat down, up and over to the other side. Squat down, up and over. It's a rainbow press. Here we go, up. So what are you doing here? You're feeling your shoulders stabilize as you move that weight off to the side. And guess what? Your obliques have to work hard to keep you from leaning. So equal pressure in both heels. This is a 60-second interval right here. So stay with it. You're approaching the halfway mark right now. Again, it's slow, it's controlled. And if you don't want to bring the weight overhead, then just bring it side to side. It's a great option as long as those knees are pointing forward. 15 seconds to go. Come on. Stay with me. All right, you got 5 seconds. Let's get 2 more squats in. And this is it right here. And done. Whew. All right, we're gonna start it all over again. Only a 15-second recovery, so grab one weight again. Starting with your right leg on the ground. Right arm held the weight, 30 seconds. And single leg squat, here we go. So slow down, quick up. Slow down, Look up. Again, I'm going to show you without putting the leg down. Yeah. Come on, keep going. You've got 15 seconds left. Nope, I lied. You've got 5 seconds left. And time. Whew. All right, shake it out. Moving right along. Let's get ready for that other side here. We go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slow down, quick up, and it's okay if you're not treating each side the same, because the one side might have a lot better strength and balance than the other. Come on, stay strong, stay strong. Fight the wobble, it's okay, you've got 10 seconds left, come on. Remember, if you don't want to do the press, you don't have to. And let's do one more, and done. Whew. All right, 15-second recovery, rainbow squats. Both feet planted. The weight starts off to one side, and we get ready. We get set. Looks like this, just for that preview. Up and over, here comes, begin, up and over. Again, 60 seconds. So take it slow. And the further that weight goes off to the side, the more your shoulders and legs have to work. Keep going. Whew. Are you working deep into that squat? Equal pressure in both heels. Nice job, nice job. Come on. You've got this. Good news. 20 seconds left on the clock. No more rainbow presses today. Come on, keep pushing. Slow, controlled movement. Give me 2 more big squats. And done. Whew. All right, you made it. So we're now into our cardio segment of this workout, and it's just 90 seconds only. 20 seconds on, it's 10-second recovery. We are sprinting as fast as we can, okay, just like this, or you're gonna shuffle those feet nice and low in a football shuffle. Either one is fine. I want your heart rate coming up. 20 seconds as hard as you can, 10-second recovery, 90 seconds total. Get ready, get set, wait for my timer, and here we go. Okay, so jog in place. Actually, it's not a jog, it's a sprint. We're going as hard as we can. Or you're doing your football shuffle. Nice low impact. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. 10-second recovery. So when I say 90 seconds of work, it's 90 seconds of clock work. Okay, it's not quite as much actually working. Here we go again. Sprint, sprint, sprint. These can be high knees, these can be butt kickers, these can be little football shuffles. Get to the point where it's hard to breathe. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Woo. Not so bad. Getting all those steps in, right? You've been sitting a lot today. You're gonna knock those steps up on your watch. Here we go again. Final one. I'm gonna show you the football shuffles. Looks like this, butts low. Okay, pump, 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 pump. 10 seconds left. This is it for cardio, and then we go back to strength. 3, 2, 1, done. See how fast that was? All right, back into that ascending ladder, 30, 45, and 60-second intervals. We're gonna be on the ground for these first 2, and then we'll stand up. So plank to dolphin. So it looks like this. Elbow plank, so take your elbows to the ground, legs nice and straight. Okay, palms down. You're gonna press your hips up and back. Feel a squeeze between your shoulder blades, and then roll back to plank. Modification here, okay? And you're still lifting the hips. You just modified with your knees on the ground, okay? And then right back. So either way you do it, it's a great move for the upper back and shoulders. 30 seconds back on the clock. Get ready. Get set. Here you go. So plank position, and then bend your knees, rock back, and forward again. So the beauty of this is you get to stay in each position as long as you want to. Again, it's not about speed. I want you to feel those hips nice and level as they travel up. And keep going. 3 seconds left. And time is up. All right, flip to your back. So this next one's a huge core activity or exercise along with inner thighs and hips. So here's what it looks like. Fingers behind the ears, heels together, a little pressure there. Okay, you're going to extend your legs out. As you pull your legs in, you're gonna lift and try to touch your elbows towards your knees. Extend the legs out, lower the upper body, tuck your chin, and come up. That's all there is, all right? So 45 seconds on the clock, ready, set, and go. Extend, and then crunch. And if you don't wanna take your upper body off the ground, do the legs only and give it an extra focus on squeezing the inner thighs and pulling the knees open. And again, we're going slow motion, like 2 counts in each direction. Pressing our low backs to the mat. Exhaling as you come in. Inhaling as you open. And just taking that time. Good job. Nice work, you're almost there. And time is up right there, and rest. Woo! All right, moving on. So we're going to stand back up, and you gotta squat with a cross reach. Now here's what I want you to do. Take one weight, optional, okay, you don't have to use the weight, but you're gonna squat, and then you're gonna pivot on one toe and reach to the side, and then squat, and then pivot and reach, okay? If you don't wanna use weight, you're gonna squat and reach just like that. 1 minute on the clock, here you go. Time to start, so squat and pivot, squat, pivot. I want you to bring your hip in toward your midline. Okay, the feet are wide, and maybe you don't wanna actually reach, and you just wanna pivot and rotate. Awesome. A lot of rotational movement. Great for our bodies. Come on, you got 30 seconds. And again, take it nice and slow. Great job, you've got 15 seconds. Come on. Making sure you get that squat down the middle. Nice work, come on, let's get 2 more on each side. We can do this. And last one, get ready to go back to the ground. So weight back to the ground, back into that plank and dolphin. 30 seconds, coming your way. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So dolphin, lift the hips, knees are soft, forward into the plank. Here's that option again. Okay, hips are high, and knee plank. Hips are high, and knee plank. This one goes by so fast. Let's get one more right here. And done. All right, flip it over. Moving right along. Frogger leg with the crunch at the top. Let's go in 3, 2, fingers behind the ears, knees open, heels together, and extend on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Extend, belly button pulled down. And again, it's not just your head moving, it's your upper body lifting. Good, keep going, 30 seconds right here. We're cruising. Great job, great job. Come on, let's go for 10 seconds more. You've got it. And time is up. Great job. Roll yourself up to a standing position. And let's get going for that next round with the squat reach. You need your weight or not, your choice. Grab a hold of it. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Squat and reach. Remember, drop the hip in. Find power in those hips to pivot on the toes. Again, here's your option. It's no reach. Now, if you think that you can do this without a strong core, I really would disagree. So pull your abdominals tight. Give them a little squeeze every time you move. Engage. It's okay to squeeze them tight. Helps us activate. Halfway, just over halfway. Come on. You feel the power from the hips as you pivot and twist. Come on, final 5 seconds right here. And let's do one more. And done. All right, weight goes down. Guess what? We're gonna repeat all of it one more time. Remember I said we got 3 rounds, a lot of repetition. 3rd round is where we really feel it. So let's get after it here in 3. Plank, dolphin, and begin. Hips are high. And back to plank. Roll through these positions. Think about pressing your chest towards your thighs, arching your low back. And let's get one more rep in right here. You can do it. Final dolphin and recover. Sit back into your child's pose. All right, flip it over. Guess what? Those froggers are next. Man, we're feeling those in our obliques even, aren't we? Here we go. 45 seconds on the clock. And begin. Extend and crunch. Look at your belly button when you come up. Squeeze your inner thighs a little tighter and pull your knees wider. Great job. Again, slow motion. It's okay to take your time. Now we're moving into the final 15 seconds of this exercise, so keep going. Keep pressing your back to the mat. Everything's shaking a little bit at this point. And last one, right there, and recover. Bring it all the way back up to standing. We're gonna finish this set with the squat reaches and then head into our unilateral set. So here we go. Grab a hold of your weight. If you need to modify, go ahead and do that. Take out the weight. Let's go. Slow squat, big reach. Pivot on the toes. Great job, great job. I'm doing a lot of rotational movement and some training that I'm going through right now, and I'm just sharing it with you. That's what it's here for. It's all for you. So if you feel the rotation in your low back instead of in your hips and mid back, okay, I want you to focus on picking the foot up and tapping the toe down to the ground. Come on, 15 seconds, you can do this. My arms are getting tired too, I know. And last one on each side. Let's get it done. Time is up. Whew. All right, we did it. Moving on, back to our unilateral, bilateral work. We got a single arm lawnmower, which means we're gonna put one leg back, our right leg back, and you're resting on the ball of your foot, and you're gonna row. Okay, it's just a straightforward row, no twisting at all. In fact, I want you to fight the rotation on this one and just pull straight up and push straight down. 30 seconds on each side, and then we got a fun bilateral move coming. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, it's not fast. just strong. Drive the elbow up and back. Try to keep the tension out of your neck, out of your traps, and feel the squeeze in the back of the shoulder. You're also feeling your obliques stabilizing you. Keep from rotating. Good stuff. And let's get one more rep before we quickly switch sides right here. Quickly switch sides. We're not even gonna take a recovery. Just keep it going. Good work. Now you want to keep those hips stable. They might want to rotate. Keep the belly button pointed in the same direction. Great work. Think about that back leg. It's straight. Loading up our front leg. And here's 3 and 2. One more time. Quick recovery on this one. I'm going to demo the next move for you. You need both weights, okay? Option 1 weight. I'll show you what that looks like, but both weights if you can. And we're going to get the arms going first. So hinge at your hips. You're going to pull, 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 okay? Pull, pull, pull. So you're going to add some back taps as you go. Okay, same arm as leg. Or if that's too confusing, both arms at the same time, just like that. Now, 1 weight only if you want to. Just pull to your body while you do those back taps. It doesn't matter to me. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Pull, pull. Good job. Maybe do some single arms and then do both arms just to change it up a little bit. Driving those elbows up. If you're doing single arms, I want you to try double arms with me right here just for 5 reps. Woo! That burns. I'm going back to my singles. And again, try 1 weight. Remember that option? There's no reason why you can't just go right here. Come on, try it out. Try it out. 15 seconds left. Elbow up and back, not up into your ear. Come on, final 8 seconds. You can do this. 3. And 1 more, done. Time is up. All right. We are cruising right along. Guess what? We are gonna move into that round 1 more time. We're gonna finish with cardio, and then we're gonna be done. So you're gonna start back up with that single arm lawnmower, no rotation. Get ready, get set, and begin right here. So focus your belly button towards your back, squeeze your abdominals, clench them just a little bit, and pull. Now, a little change up here. I want you to rotate in the shoulder joint and pull up with your palm facing up. So gain a little bit more strength in the biceps that way. Good job. It causes those shoulder blades to pinch together. 1 more time and quickly switch to the other side. Come on. Rotate in the shoulder joint. I'm going to show you from the front view. Push down and rotate. Nice work. Back leg straight, front leg bent. Come on. Final 10 seconds right here, and then we'll do both arms with our back taps. And 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, set it down. Now, again, we're gonna have that little change up when we go into our rows. We're gonna do palms up. So palms up rows. We're gonna pull and pull. You're gonna feel your biceps and your forearms like crazy. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pull and pull. Palms are up, still adding those back taps as much as you can. Reaching the weight right down toward the thigh. Try a couple with both arms at the same time. Come on, pull, pull. You've got it. And back to single arms again. Let's go, singles. And if this is too fast, slow it down. Try both arms at the same time. Let's go. And again, 1 weight is a great option at any time. Final 15 seconds. It's okay to work hard. It's okay to work to exhaustion. 10, 3. Last one and done. Oh man. All right, push those arms out. My arms are about to fall off. Woo. We are moving into cardio, 90 seconds, and then we are going to stretch out. So lateral bounds. So if you don't want to jump, not a problem. I'm going to show you what that looks like. You're going to step and step. Step, okay? If you're jumping, you have 2 options. It's a jump and a jump, or it's both legs at the same time, just like that. So, couple different varieties, 20 seconds on the clock. Again, 10-second recovery, 3 times through. Here we go, jump, 20 seconds. Remember, lateral jump, staggered, or no jump. Just using those arms to help propel you over. Come on, brace the core tight. Soft landing in the heels. And time. Woo, let's get ya. We go again in 3, 2, here we go. Remember, we're looking for big jumps. So really get to the end of your mat, or end of your space, even if you have to do it staggered. Nice job, 3 seconds left. And 1 more, done. Woo! Final round, 20 seconds, that's it. Here we go, begin. A recovery just doesn't seem long enough, does it? Come on, work in your highest level of intensity. You can do it. Push, jump further. Done. Time is up. All right. You're gonna take a nice full minute to recover. Walk out. Drink some water. So our stretching tonight is going to include our core work. It's gonna be a little combination of both. You're gonna love it. So when you're ready, you can meet me down on the mat or on your floor. And we're gonna start on our knees, okay, on our knees. We're gonna tuck our toes underneath our feet. And I want you to just feel a nice stretch in the bottoms of your feet. You dig your toes down, squeeze your butt, lean back a little bit, open up the front of the body. Good. And then reach your arms up, keep squeezing your backside. I'm gonna show you from the side view here, okay? Squeezing the backside, keep digging your toes in, lift up, circle your arms out to the side, press them to your hips. It's a very engaged stretch. And then send your hips all the way back, releasing your toes, arms reach out in front. Whew. And we're gonna come right back up, tuck our toes, squeeze our backside, and lift our arms up. And out to the side, and bring the hands to the hips. Continue squeezing your glutes, your quads, your toes to the ground. And send the hips back, release the toes. And done. Bring your elbows down to the mat. You're kind of in a child's pose here. In fact, let's go all the way into a child's pose first. And then bring your elbows underneath your shoulder. So you're kind of resting here in a kind of quasi child's pose. I want you to take your right hand, place it behind your back. Okay, so your elbows out to the side. From here, keeping your hips down, I want you to just rotate. So try to keep your fingers connected to your back at some point, or if you need to go to your rib cage, you can, and just rotate here. You're putting a little pressure into the ground, tucking your chin. You're gonna feel that down the lat of your left side. And then come right back through the center and go to the other side. Again, wrap the hand around. Press your stabilizing elbow to the ground And keep your fingers connected to your back. Again, if you want to feel this more in the lats, tuck your chin. And right back through the center, go into a child's pose. And from here, let's press back into a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes. And we're gonna lift one leg up off of the ground. Rotate that ankle around in both directions. Step your leg out to the side into a nice wide lunging position here. If you need to drop your knee, you can, otherwise just hold. Kind of straighten your back leg, look out in front of you. Good. Now everybody drop your back knee to the ground, release your toes. Bring yourself up into a nice kneeling position here. And then walk your knee in just a little bit more. So you're actually in a 90-90 position, okay? Hold here for a moment. You're gonna take your elbows again out to the side. We're gonna rotate towards our front leg. And then we're gonna rotate away from our front leg. And again, so this is a great hip flexor release. Also great release for that thoracic spine. And rotate again. And place your hands back down to the ground. We're gonna send our front leg right back up where it came from. And try to drop your bottom heel to the ground. Bend your right leg or your lifted leg, and then just kind of let those hips fall over as you rotate to the side. Set your foot back down and switch to the other leg. Lift it up. First, rotate your ankle, drop your supporting heel to the ground, and then send your leg forward into a lunge and hold. We'll drop our back knee. Just take some deep breaths here. Slide your back knee in so you're about 90-90. Keep your hips square, slightly tucked in the hips. Again, elbows wide. You're gonna feel that lengthening right down the hip flexor. We're gonna rotate toward our front leg, trying not to let our hips move. Just all happening under the rib cage. And then rotate away. Again, keep that isolated position with the hips. Doesn't matter how far you go. Do what works for your body. And again, come through the center, switch. And open it back out. And we're gonna place our hands back on the ground. Okay, tuck our back toes, swing our front leg up, and try to get those bottom heels down to the ground. Bend your knee of your elevated leg and open to that side. Great job. And release, good. Come to the mat, come to a seated position. All right, go ahead and take your right leg forward, left leg back. Think about kind of not quite 90 degrees at the knees, but almost, okay? We're gonna take our hands back behind us right here. And hopefully you can feel that stretch in the back quad, in the back leg here. And even more so if you just push your hip forward a little bit. Great work. Now we're gonna move into a reach across. So my left leg is back. So I'm gonna take my left arm, I'm gonna reach it across my front leg. So I'm going into a rotation here. And I'm gonna feel that right down my lat, down into my low back, and hold. So you're gonna reach across your front leg. And then come right back to where you started. I want you to just take your knees, flip them up, and then over to the other side, okay? So same thing, hands back behind. Whichever leg is pointing back, push that hip forward a little bit. Quad release. Okay, again, whichever leg is pointing back, that arm is gonna reach across your body. Just relax into the floor. And then come back up And we'll take both legs out in front of us, knees are bent. And just slide your hands underneath your calves. Okay, so you have a rounded spine here, and we're gonna tuck our chin and just pull ever so slightly on our legs, using them for leverage to open up our back. And then even better than that, we're gonna take our right arm and reach it to our left leg in that same position that we had our other hand. And now you're just gonna tug, again, tuck your chin, let your other hand just kind of fall to the ground. You're gonna feel that right behind the shoulder of the outstretched arm. And switch to the other side. So reach under the calf, grab a hold, and just really let yourself kind of melt into that stretch. Even bringing your chin down to get up into the traps and the neck. Great work. And release. All right, both legs out in front. Flex your feet, hinge at your hips, flat back here. Arms out to the side, hopefully getting into those hamstrings. Perfect. And then bring one heel up on top of the other. Reach across your body, sit straight up. We're not leaning here, just sitting straight up. A little deeper into those hamstrings. And switch to the other side, heel on top. Flex the foot, again, sit up nice and tall. And finally, let's let our neck and shoulders relax. So just tilt the ear to one side as you press your hand in the opposite direction. And let the head roll. Go to the other side. And tuck it down. As your head comes up, shoulders roll back. Whew, you guys did awesome tonight. It's a hard workout, but you know what? Those long recoveries make it worthwhile and hopefully make you feel better tomorrow. So thanks for showing up and doing that. How you feel, Cindy?
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's Bobby doing? Is he getting back to school or?
He switched his workouts to the middle of the day. So
oh, okay.
He's taking an hour at lunchtime and doing them. So
oh, that's good.
He gets 5 of them in that way. He gets
That's
like
awesome.
5 days a week. So.
And it probably helps like the second half of his day, right? A little more energized, and I get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad that he's doing that.